What is going on YouTube is Randy NYC in the building, man. This video is going to be a Power Book 2 review, man. The finale, episode 10. Oof, this was a crazy episode, man. So much happened. Y'all know. If you don't know, if you're not watching Power right now, book 2, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Because, man, Power is on fire. Literally, book 2 is on fire. Nobody thought this show was going to be so good. But, man, it's a fire-ass show, man. But yeah, let's get into the, you know what I'm saying, the spoilers, you know. If you did not watch it, this is going to be some spoilers. This is going to be top 10. So the first scenes literally started off with Monet Tejada. Y'all know Monet Tejada. If you don't know Monet Tejada, she's a badass woman, man. She's the queen pin, basically, you know. So she out of nowhere, Monet Tejada meets up with NYC distro Rico, man. And you know, if you don't know what a distro is, basically Rico is just a guy, basically, or it's anybody that brings up product, you know what I'm saying, brings that product to the drug dealing business like Monet Tejada. But yeah, so Monet Tejada basically meets with the distro Rico after shooting her son, which is crazy. So I'm like confused in the first episode. In the first scene, I'm like, yo, what's going on? But it ended up being Monet Tejada shooting NYC distro Rico. Like, what? Like I thought they needed Rico, you know what I'm saying? But out of nowhere, she just said, she's like, you know what? I don't even need this nigga. And so, you know what I'm saying? So she shot him in the neck. And then he was down and he was like, oh, he was shot. She was in shock. But then, you know what I'm saying? Monet Tejada shot him in the face and he was like, don't ever mess with me, and now we even. It's because, man, like, when Rico really shot Drew, her son, Monet Tejada's son, like, man, you know, it was crazy. But yeah, the second scene, Power was crazy, I'm telling you. Power, it was so much that happened. Kane, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know Kane, you're missing out, because Kane is basically the new Kanan, to be honest. He's a freaking badass person. You know what I'm saying? He's really a crazy person. Like, he be killing people like nothing. So Kane is making sure nobody sees the dirty cop Ramirez. You know what I'm saying? Ramirez is the cop that, you know, basically the Tejadas basically have on their payroll. You know what I'm saying? That he gets them out of situations with the law. So yeah. But Kane just was tired of Ramirez always in his business, because Ramirez was always talking to him as like a little kid or something. So Kane basically shoots Ramirez at the end of the episode. And yeah, and now he's just making sure that nobody sees his body. And like, it's just crazy because they need him, and Kane just killed him like nothing. Then the third scene started off with Tariq. He's all dressed up, man. All dressed up to go to class. And then he ends up seeing that the class there's no class because of the investigation that's going on. And I'm definitely going to get into the investigation a little later. But yeah, Tariq all dressed up to go to class. And he just ends up, you know what I'm saying, telling Lauren that his classmate that he's going to go, you know, testify for his mother. And yeah. And that's even crazier. But let me get into the full scene, man. Professor Milgram, y'all know the toxic teacher. If you don't know the toxic teacher, she's a toxic woman, basically, that just is overall just addicted to sex. I don't know what it is about her, but she's having sex with her students. You know what I'm saying? Zeke. And, you know, it's a toxic situation. But yeah, Professor Milgram is basically covering up for Zeke and his family, because they're trying to get the investigation. They're trying to get down to business. They're trying to get to know what happened to Zeke and why did he get shot, and why did he almost get shot, and what his connection is to the attack that GTG, one of the gangs members, that they have problems with the Tejadas. So yeah. Then the next scene, man, Kane confesses to killing Ramirez, but Drew, you know what I'm saying, Drew got shot. He's in the hospital. He don't want to hear none of that, man. And once he hears that Kane confesses to killing Ramirez, it's like, I don't even want to see you no more. Like, bro, that was our safety net. Like, you just basically ruined us. Like, why you do that for? Now let's get into the crazy next scene. And I'm telling you, man, let's get into the testifying. Sachs. Y'all know Sachs, man. He's just a U.S. attorney that is a fiend. He wants to get Tariq. He has an obsession with the ghost, with the family, with the, come on, man. Y'all know Sax. But Sax says, did Tariq see his mom the night of his father's death? And then Tariq is like, bro, why are you even asking me that? And then he says, no, but he saw Sax with a gun at the crime scene. And he was like, and then Sax is like, whoa. Nah, let's not talk about that. We talking about, I ask the questions, you know what I'm saying? I'm the U.S. attorney. I ask the questions. You answer the questions. You do the witness. That's it. That's how it is. But basically, Tariq switches it up real quick on Sax. And man, whew. And he tells him, Tariq basically says, yo, I saw you, you know what I'm saying? And first of all, another thing, how did you basically drug me, you know what I'm saying? And go into the graveyard, like, to see my father, like, how would you do that? And then out of nowhere, the head of the DNC, the head of the DNC that wants Sax to just get rid of this and just get Tasha, basically. He's like, okay, you know what? He's like, let me not even do this, man. Basically, the judge is like, let's go to chambers. And then it just ends up being the head of the DNC is like talking to the judge like, yo, you nobody. Like, if you want to go back to Utica, we could take you back to Utica. Because he's the head of the DNC, so he's the head. Like, he's the one in charge. So he just basically tells he tells Tasha St. Patrick to not say anything. Just agree to tell on Tommy Egan and his whole organization. And then she'll get out. And basically, that's what happened, man. That's what happened. But then anyways, Tasha St. Patrick is out of jail, man, and on witness protection. And you know what I'm saying? Finally, it's been a whole, 10 episodes? Finally, Tasha's out. Like, everybody been fiending for her to get out. Everything. Tariq is all about this. But then Davis is happy because he says that, yo, you know what I'm saying? This is about black justice. This is, what a lawyer would say, obviously when he wins, a lawyer's going to be like, he's going to gloat and be like, yo, I'm the best. And this is for black excellence. This is for, make it about race and stuff. But yeah. But Tasha's out, and which is good. But then, then Davis is like, yo, let's talk about Tommy Egan. And I was like, okay. I see what he's doing. But then the professor calls Tariq in. And this professor, his name is Professor Reynolds. He's a very toxic teacher as well that just is obsessed with black kids and just and like telling them that you're not basically good enough or you need to do this and everything. He's just a toxic teacher. I don't know what it is. He's definitely basically the one that had a sex addiction, Professor Milgram. They was together, Professor Reynolds and Milgram. They was always messing with each other, and you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, Professor calls Tariq in and tells him he knows everything about Tariq's drug business with Monet Tejada and everything, because he saw him drug dealing basically out of campus. So yeah. Tariq is like, oh, shoot. Basically, he's denying it. He's like, nah. But he's like, Professor Reynolds is like, yo, nah, come on, bro. You cannot lie to me. You don't have to lie to me. I know you did it. I know you somehow involved in this. And then, it gets even crazier, man. Gets even crazier. Tasha's out of jail. So she goes to Monet. Queenpin to Queenpin. Woof. We've been waiting for this for a minute. Tasha and Monet's little meeting. And man, this was a good meeting. I really liked it. But yeah, Tasha basically tries to get Monet to give Tariq to her, basically to buy her out the organization, because Tariq is basically he's not in debt to her, but he's working for Monet and Tejada, and that's how it is now. You know what I'm saying? And Monet is like, Tasha's like, yo, I'm a mother. You know what I'm saying? That's my kid. And I don't want him in this situation. You know what I'm saying? And Monet thought about it. But she's like, listen, that's your that's your son's choice, you know what I'm saying? He's a man now. He knows what he's doing now. He basically, like, he knows what he's doing. And then out of nowhere, they end up getting shot at. And oh my God, when Tasha looks at the window after they got shot at, she sees Tommy Egan's car. Whoa, 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 whoa. Tommy Egan's car, that means Tommy's back. And then Tasha's scared, you know what I'm saying? So she goes running to Tariq, and she's like, yo, we need to run right now. But then Tariq is like, you know what? We don't need to run. I'm the man now. And she tells Tasha he's the man, and he's a killer, basically. You know what I'm saying? I killed my father, which is crazy, but it's the truth. Then Monet, I'm telling you, she's a badass woman, man. But Monet goes to Kane, and he tells her he killed Ramirez, you know what I'm saying? And then, man, Monet is like, why would you do something like that? Like, we needed him. Like, come on. She's even more disappointed in Kane now. Like, come on, man. But then Tommy's back, man. Tommy is back. And, you know, he's going to, what did he do? Yeah, he meted up with Lakeisha's kid. And, you know what I'm saying? I guess Lakeisha's kid is living with his grandmother. But Tommy was just checking on him. You know, obviously when he come back, he's going to check on him because he really loved Lakeisha. So, yeah. Then Tariq tells Tommy he has a plan and that he would get them all what they want. Because Tommy was like, you know what? I'm going to shoot your mother. I don't care. I don't want her. I don't care. I'm going to shoot her. I'm going to kill her. La, la, la. And yeah, so we like, yo, what's Tariq's plan? Like, what's going on? Because Tariq seems like he got mad plans. And he talking about he's the man now. So I don't know where the next scene is like, Tasha's in the car. And Tasha's in the car with Saxe. And basically Tasha speeds up and Tommy notices that he's being set up and tries to chase them off. And Tommy goes into the gas station and the car blows up. Literally, like, blows up. And Saxe is like, damn, bro. That was my opportunity to get him. And now they think he's dead. And you know what I'm saying? When I saw the episode, I was like, wait a minute. Is he dead? Like, nah. But then I thought about it. I was like, Tariq got a plan. You know what I'm saying? So he's smart. So he probably thought of something. Then Kane tracks down and tries to shoot Tariq. When Tariq is meeting with Reynolds, the Professor Reynolds, that tells him he needs money, you know what I'm saying? And that he wants to write a novel about Tariq's life. And yeah, so Professor Reynolds and Tariq is meeting. And then, yeah, they meeting, they chilling, they talking. And Tariq goes, he says, where's the money? And Professor Reynolds gives the money. And then out of nowhere, Kane comes in the back. And he was like, and he just shoots Professor Reynolds. And then he was like, yo, he was like, yeah, now I got you, bum ass nigga. Now basically, like, you was going to tell on my family. You was going to tell this. I knew this was you. You always, you know what I'm saying? You was always in it for you. And you know what I'm saying? Not in it for my family. And then Tariq tells Reynolds, oh no, actually not even tells Reynolds. Tariq is a smooth talker, man. I ain't gonna lie. He was so smooth in this episode. He was like, yo, Kane, think smart. Why would I do that to your family when I'm basically making money for your family, you know what I'm saying? And why would I tell this bum ass professor? Like, what are you talking about? So Tariq is like, yo, I got this. I'm gonna handle it. You know what I'm saying? You go back and protect your family, and I'm gonna handle this. And then Professor Reynolds is like, no, he's bleeding now, literally on the floor. He's like, yo, what's going on? Like, he's like, you're not a bad kid. Don't do this to me. Like, what's going on? You're just in a bad situation. And then Tariq tells Reynolds, yo, you shouldn't even been here. Like, you shouldn't even done this. Why you had to track me down? Why you had to talk to me about this? And why you couldn't just keep your mouth shut? And basically, Reynolds is like, yo, you're not a killer. You're not a killer. And Tariq is like, you know what? Yeah, you don't know me, man. I am a killer. And then he ends up shooting Professor Reynolds and taking the money. And then, you know what's funny is that Kane is literally behind a tree and he's like, yo, he's just like smiling like, yeah, Tariq. Okay, now I see you, Tariq. Now I see you. No, but it was just crazy, man. And it's even more crazy what's happened next, man. This episode was just insane. Everything was just crazy. But yeah, then what happens next? Whew. About to tell y'all right now, man. It's just too juicy. I'm sorry. It's just too juicy. Davis tells Saxe to go to work for him basically after meeting with Saxe. Like Saxe is like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm done. They fired me, you know what I'm saying, get cut off. And Davis is like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You got options, you know what I'm saying? Come work for me. Come make some money. Come make some real money. And then Saxe basically like, all right, I'm gonna take it. And so obviously he's gonna take it. But then the next scene, whew, Tariq is meeting up with his mother in Ghost's graveyard, basically. And Tariq is like, yo, Tasha's basically like ready to run with him, you know what I'm saying? And ready to get out of there. But Tariq, I could see that. I know that he's not going to run, like, that he's not going to try to get out. Because, you know what I'm saying? This is his show now, basically. It's about him and his family. And, and the Tejadas. And it's not about Tasha, basically. So then Tariq tells Tasha, yo, he's sorry, but he had to do what he had to do. And then FBI protection, FBI comes, you know what I'm saying? And they take, what's it called? Tasha back. And, you know what I'm saying, to witness protection. Because she was going to run. She was definitely going to run with her son. And obviously she would. Because she don't want to do it. She don't want to be in witness protection and And, but yeah, but what's crazy is Tommy Egan is literally in the back of the graveyard, one of them in the back of the stones, and he was about to shoot them. He was about to shoot Tasha, but then when he saw the cops, he's like, "Oh, all right, let me lay low." But yeah, and then Tasha's like, "All right, I see that you're a man now. I see that this is your life, and I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I thought I could protect you, but this is you now. This is on you. You know what I'm saying? I love you." And Tariq is like, I'm going to always be there for you. Don't worry. So obviously they're going to, you know what I'm saying? They're not going to be always together, but they love each other. And obviously this show's about Tariq. So then out of nowhere, when Tasha leaves with the cops, Tommy's like, yo, you freaking idiot. Like, what? Why you did that? Like, yo. And then Tariq is like, yo, you know what I'm saying? No, actually Tommy is basically choking Tariq and like, yo, you basically played me. Like, yo, what are you talking about? Like, why you did that? Why did you call the cops? And you know what I'm saying? But he said, I'm going to find your mother. I'm going to find your mother. And Tariq is like, you're not going to find my mother, man. I got her in a place that you're not going to find at all. And then Tommy's basically got the gun to Tariq's head. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm going to kill you now. Basically, and then out of nowhere, Monet Tejada is putting a gun to the back of head of Tommy Egan's, bro. And I was like, yes, like, yo, this shit is crazy, bro. I just can't believe this shit is so crazy. Like, whoa. And then Monet is like, yo, if you mess with Tariq, I'm gonna shoot you, basically. And Tariq is like, don't shoot. That's my uncle, you know what I'm saying? We still family, basically. So it just ended up being Tommy leaving, and Tommy literally says, yo, we're not gonna see each other ever again. So I don't know if Tommy and Tariq is ever gonna see each other again, but I don't think they're gonna. I think this is really about Tariq now. This is not about Tommy. This is not about Ghost. This is just not about anything. But Tommy basically says, you just like him. This was just like Ghost. So, you know what I'm saying? For somebody, Tariq hated Ghost, hated his father. He shot his father, but he's basically just like him now. And then Monet Tejada and Tariq go in a car and just leave. Now, tell me that wasn't a good episode, man, because that episode was so good. I can't wait till next season. I can't wait to see what Tariq got in store. I can't wait to see what Tejada's got. But this show is wavy. You know what I'm saying? If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, I'm out of here, man. Randy NYC, we out of here. Love y'all.